will celebrate, sing unto Yahweh. I will sing to him a new song. I will celebrate, sing unto Yahweh. I will sing to him a new song. I will praise him. I will sing to him a new song. I will praise him. I will sing to him a new song. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Shalom, shalom. The witness is back with another video. This video is put together to scripturally establish who is an Israelite. So the question is, who are Israelites? Who is an Israelite? An Israelite or Israelites are the descendants of Yaaqob. In normal Bible, the name there is Jacob. They are descendants of Jacob and others who gathered with them. And those who gathered with them and the descendants of Jacob are all called sons and daughters of Yahweh. Sons and daughters of Yahweh, so these are Israelites. So this work we are putting together to establish the descendants of Jacob and others who will join them. So I'm putting this work forward on YouTube to support and substantiate the prophecy of Yeshayahu, that is Isaiah 11 verse 12 and 11, and also the people in the land of Israel today. So I'm going to substantiate Israelites and the current people in the land of Israel today. My last video was actually on Israel's haplogroup DNA. This video I am putting right now on who are Israelites is centered on the 12 sons of Israel and the others with them. We are going to look at the DNA database for Israel to establish all that. So please, you need to watch my last 3 videos on determining DNA haplogroup for Israelite and Jewish community, which I did to prove Igbo people in dispersion are originally Hebrew Israelite, specifically a right clan of God. The database I used in that video was not mine. I did make it, but I received it from Israel. So here I'm going to include other tribes that make up the 12 sons of Israel, that is the 12 tribes of Israel. So we'll ask again, who are Israelites? Who are Israelites? So we are going to see in this video who are Israelites. In Isaiah 11 verse 12, it says, and he shall raise a banner for the nations, and gather the outcasts of Israel, and assembled the dispersed of Yahudah, that is Judah, from the four corners of the earth. And the only person doing this or going to do this is the creator of the universe himself, whose name is Yahweh. And he is going to use some persons to actually gather the outcasts of Israel, the Israel that is the northern kingdom of Israel, made up of 10.5 tribes. And he's going to assemble the dispersed of Yahudah or Judah, and from the four corners of the earth. So from Isaiah 11 verse 11, it is probable that biological Israelites are those that went to Asshur and Egypt the second time, and those that went to Patros, and those that went to Cush, and those that went to Elam and Shinar and Hamath and the islands of the sea. And in that place I read in Isaiah 11:12, it says from the four corners of the earth. So we are seeing here that Israelites are currently not even in Israel. They are dispersed, to the nations. And the Creator says he is going to raise a banner, and he will gather the outcasts of Israel and assemble the dispersed of Yahudah from the four corners of the earth. And Yahweh is going to do that. Yahweh is going to restore, the Creator is going to restore the 12 tribes of Israel, not pagans. He's going to restore the 12 tribes of Israel, which are descendants of Jacob. He's going to restore them, not the pagans. So you must understand those the Creator said he's going to restore. He said he will restore the 12 tribes of Israel, not the pagans, not the gentiles. So we'll have to get it right. Yeah. So this house of Israel were dispersed into Assyria, into Egypt, into Elam. Elam is Persia, and into Hamath. Hamath is Syria. We've seen that Israel went to the land of Ham. Ham is Africa. So we are going to see the map of Assyria, where Israelites went into. So you see the map of Assyria. You see the map of Assyria. And this is Israel. It should be the land of Israel. This particular area should be the land of Israel. And Israel went into the land of Assyria. And this is Assyria. And during that time, this happened to be Assyrian Empire. And the tribes that went to the land of Assyria are 10.5 tribes of Israel went to the land of Assyria, remaining Yahudah and some of the Levites and the Benjamin and other people from the north. I'm going to show you there are other tribes also within the southern kingdom before the invasion of Assyria. And the tribes that went into Assyria did not come back. Till this day, they dispersed into the nations. They went to Persia, and some of them returned back and went into Egypt. So you have them going to Assyria, going into Elam, that is Persia, and you have them also returning back to Mizraim, that is Egypt, and they went into other places, Assyria. Some went to Assyria, then others dispersed into the land of Africa. So it is probable, it is obvious that Israel, the whole northern kingdom made up of 10.5 tribes and more, went into Assyria, and they dispersed into Persia, they dispersed into Egypt, into Syria, into Africa. So we're gonna look at the route. They went into Egypt, and the next they went to the land of Ham, which is Africa. And we look at it here, and we're seeing from Assyria, they went into Mizraim, that is Egypt, and some of them went into Sudan. That's why they have, they mix up with the people of Africa, East Africa. But this particular tribe that came into Nigeria went into Egypt, into Sudan, South Sudan, into Chad, right then into Nigeria. So, and some also took this way to Egypt, and they went down to Nigeria and to Ghana. There are many places you could find the dispersed Israelites from the northern kingdom. In Africa, you could find them in Africa, in some parts of Africa, but it is probable that the northern kingdom, the northern tribe of Israel, went into the four corners of the earth. So that is sure, and some of these Israelites actually came into the land of Ham, that is Africa, and they settled in Nigeria. They settled in Uganda, some in Morocco, some in Ghana, some in Tanzania, some in Kenya, and some in Ethiopia. And also we see that not only Israelites went into Africa, even the Edomite also went into Africa. And although this land of Africa, actually the land of Ham, we could find some Shemites, that is the Edomites, coexisting with these dispersed Israelites, and also the descendant of Ham. This is actually where you could find some Edomites coexisting with, the Hamites here. The Edomites, very few of them living together with some Hamites, with few places you could find the Hebrew Israelites also living. So you have to get this clear. You should get it clear that right there in Africa, right here in Africa, you could find the Hamite, the Edomite, and even the Hebrew Israelite. So we look at the areas you could find the Edomite, living with the Hamite here in North Africa. So the 12 tribes of Israel and Yahudah are in dispersion, according to James chapter 1, verse 1. And they never disappear from the earth. The 12 tribes of Israel never disappear from the earth. They are the chosen, and the chosen among them want to return until the day the creator of the universe will appear again. it is called the day of Yahweh. The day of Yahweh, all the chosen among the Hebrew Israelites, will return. They will return back to the Creator. They will return back to Israel. So when we look at James chapter 1 verse 1, it says, Yaaqob, that is James, as used in English Bible, it says, Yaaqob, a servant of Yahweh and of the Adon Yahushua HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes who are in dispersion. Greetings. So it is clear the 12 tribes of Israel are in the four corners of the earth. They are dispersed to the four corners of the earth. Yet, not only the 12 tribes of Israel will be restored back to the land, according to the scriptures and other writings, the 12 tribes of Israel will be restored back to the land, and others who will gather with them. So that is clear. Let's look at some scriptures that establish that the dispersed tribes of Israel will be restored back to the land. So we have to look at the scriptures, and we must know who are the 12 sons of Jacob, who are the descendants of the sons of Jacob. First, we have to look at these 12 sons of Jacob. This is actually Yahudah, who is also called Judah. Yahudah, Reuben, Gad, Asher, Naphtali, Dan, Joseph. Joseph brought forth Ephraim and Manasseh, Shimon, Levi, Issachar, Zebulun, Benjamin. These are the 12 sons of Jacob. And the people who are to be restored are the descendants of the sons of Jacob, not the pagans, not the Edomites, not the Gentiles, but the descendants, the biological descendants of these sons of Jacob. So we are going to also let you know that not all who went to Babylon return back. Not all who went to Babylon return back. Babylonians were among those who returned with the Yahudim, even when the Yahudim returned back. And remember, there were tensions between the returnees and the survivors of in Yahudah, that is, those who did not went to Babylon, those who did not go to Babylon, and they actually the poor among them, they didn't go to Babylon. They were left. The remnants of them were left behind, and when the returnee came back to the land of Israel, which is the southern Israel called Yahudah or Judah, there were a little tension and misunderstanding between them, and also even the Samaritans who occupied the northern land of Israel, the northern kingdom of Israel. There were some problem. They had some problem and some disagreement and tensions, because actually those people whom the returnees met were treated as Gentiles and pagans and foreigners. You look at it in 2 Kings 25, Ezra 1 to 3, Nehemiah 1 verse 3. So those who returned from Babylon were not all that went into Babylon returned back, and there were others whom they met there in the land of Israel, and they were actually the Samaritans of the northern Israel, and also some people who didn't go into Babylon. Also, they met them also in the land of Yahudah or Judah. So we actually going to look at some scriptural references that establish that Israel, or rather Hebrew Israelites in dispersion, will return back to Israel. They will restore back to Israel. But not all of them will restore back to Israel. A remnant of them will be restored back to Israel. So even if the whole number of Israelites are like the sand of sea, but a remnant will be restored back to Israel. Let's look at Isaiah 10:22, the book of Isaiah 10, verse 22. This is Isaiah, and this is chapter 10. We'll look at 22. We'll look at 22. It says, "For though your people, O Israel, be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return, a decisive end overflowing with righteousness." So here it is certain that Israel will be dispersed, to the four corners of the earth. And right now they are in dispersion. But their number will increase and be at the sand of the sea. Yet a remnant of them will return. Not all of them will return. Those who will return will be overflowing with righteousness. This is what the Creator says through his prophet Yeshayahu, who also is called Isaiah in a Christian Bible. So I'm still going to look at the writings of Shaul, also called Paul. I'm going to look at his writing in Romans 9:27. So we look at Romans 9:27. We get to the book of Romans, and we look at 9. This is chapter 9. We look at 27. And Yeshayahu cries out on behalf of Israel. That is where I read before now. He said, "Though the number of children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, the remnant shall be saved. For he is bringing a man to an end and is cutting it short in righteousness, because Yahweh should cut short a matter on the earth." So it is certain that the 12 sons of Jacob, that is the 12 tribes of Jacob, who are in dispersion, will be restored back to the land of Israel. These are the people the Creator of the universe is said to restore to the land of Israel, not the Gentiles, not the Yhwhfamily, not the Hamites, but the Hebrew Israelite. Yet, I'm still going to show you from the scripture that there are those who will be restored back with them, those who will join themselves to Israel, to the Creator of the universe, and to keep the covenant will be restored back to Israel. So I think this is the first episode. I'm going to also continue in the next video to show you Omaras, everything concerning the Hebrew Israelite. Thank you so much, and remain blessed. I hope you enjoy my video. Shalom, you're welcome.